junk, $800 piece of junk, and now we'll X out how much it costs to get here because that's, you know, severe on the wallet. But it's worth it, man.
How do I feel right now? My mom told me not to use words like that. Oh, just fired up fine. I have no idea. Yeah.
Try it on conventional?
I put it on conventional and fire it up. I'm gonna put it back to the computer.
Drag racing, 90% of the race is won at the starting line. So what we've done is created the starting line savvy needed to win drag racing today in a simulator so that people can actually test themselves before they get out on the racetrack. What these two fellas here are doing is, as the Christmas tree comes down, they are actually hitting the throttle to get a reaction time. They stage up and the tree will start to come down. They leave when they see last amber and they get a reaction time. These two fellas here have been practicing now for about an hour and they're getting tight times. A 500 is perfect. Here we go. Boom! And a 540 and a 700. The 540 wins. Staging up, the tree comes down. Boom! 534. So as you can see, it's very important to get a good reaction time because this man had a 534, this one had a 650. This guy would have been 3 car lengths out of the chute in front of this guy who had a 600. So it's very important if you want to win a race in drag racing to cut a good reaction time.
First time at the line, man, my gas pedal fell off. You wouldn't believe it. First time ever. I didn't even know the gas pedal comes off. Had to whip out the Allen key wrench and we had to put it back on. You wouldn't believe it.
The very first time, well, went out, a lot of sweat came off of you, sitting there. The man tells you watch the gauge and stuff. You forget all about the gauges. You know you're sitting in the seat, going down the track, forget about everything. You just listen to the engine, change the gears. That's basically it.
Very anxious. I didn't really know what to expect. And once I got going, it was really exciting. Just the anticipation, being at the line and not really knowing what to do. But the first time, it came really easy. That's why I like it so much.
I felt good. I was running next to my son. I knew he was there. I was kind of watching him. That gave me a slow time off the line. But I just wanted to do it.
I didn't get to look at the tach because I wasn't interested in watching the tach. I was more interested in watching where I was going.
We didn't have the Allen key there, so we just had to kind of lay it on, and we went anyway and ran a 14.9 at 91 miles an hour.
What would y'all like to talk about this afternoon? Anything special? Just want to hear some racing stories or what?
Yeah, racing stories.
At a Dodge dealership in 1962, and we was racing a Super Stocker and a AA Fuel Baxter.
I had one of those 62 Max Wedge cars, and I picked it up in Tampa, and I drove it to Dallas to race. pulled into the Dodge dealership and had the 331 rear end took out of it, a 489 put in it, and then drove out to the Green Valley drag strip to race. Went back to the Dodge dealer on Monday morning after the race, put the 331 rear back in it, and drove back home. And we thought that's how you did it. All the stock exhaust, just pull the two caps off the exhaust, that's all. But Maverick had some special headers on here. They were all funny, snaky looking deals. We took some drawings of them like that, and I went home and we started manufacturing headers for the Max Wedge.
We started racing in 1958 with Dodge. We were quite successful. We never imagined, of course, we'd have the success that we have today with the low-red wagon, you know, here in 1990. But in 1958, we started with the best Dodge that we could get, which had the biggest engine, was a Custom Royal D500 to get the 361 motor, because everything below the top line had a 350 cubic inch motor, and of course it wasn't near as fast. No one ever dreamed that that car would be such a successful racing vehicle, because it was mostly slated as an old folks car. Now the one I bought, of course, was the two-door hard top of the line, prettiest